Welcome to my Long Way Home podcast. I want to thank you so much for listening, whether you're relaxing at home or driving or just taking a walk. Wherever you are right now, just put your hand on your heart and take a breath. And to remember that no matter what, no matter where we are in the world, no matter where we're traveling, and if we're just home, that our breath, just take a breath now, anchors us to our intercom shoreline. This podcast birthed when I launched my book, A Long Way Home. The Audible is available, and it's all available at Amazon.com. If you put in Tania Vandenhouten, A Long Way Home, please consider getting my audiobook and my book. But when I wrote the book, it all just flowed out of stillness, out of quiet. After months of a disciplined practice of meditation. And my intention for my podcast tonight, or today, whatever time it is that you're listening to it, is to remind you, the listener, to really dig deep. What is calling your soul? To remember that this journey is not a dress rehearsal. What is the work, or what are the projects, or what is the creative pull that's inside of you that you may be using busy as an excuse to not be aligning with what's really calling you? So may this podcast in this moment in time know that there's no accident, that we're connecting in this moment. To feel breath and to ask yourself, when are you at peace? What brings you peace? What brings you balance and joy? What shift do you need to make in your own behavior to lean into a vibration of peace within yourself? What do you want your life to look like and feel like? What are your boundaries? And then watch who honors them, who leans into them, and who completely disregards them. That when you hold your boundaries, you are the most important one that needs to hold the container. So what begins to happen when we get clear in our boundaries is people may fall away. Family may even fall away. But once you choose peace as your priority and you align inside yourself with what you're going to welcome into your life and what you're no longer going to welcome into your life, what you're going to welcome with your own behavior and what you're no longer going to welcome within your own behavior, and you get clear, then your energy shifts to a completely new place. The key is becoming clear on your boundaries. And the only way to get there is to slow down enough. But really where I'm going with tonight's podcast, and when I do these podcasts, when I record them, I'm coming out of meditation or journaling or quiet time. And in this case, I just finished running a Wellness Wave Life Coach training this weekend. And so much came up for me in the process of leading my own Wellness Wave Life Coach training. The reminder to manifest the life that's truly calling you, to do what you love, to no longer ignore the red flags within yourself, that you are so busy that you're missing the painting you want to paint, the book you want to write, the song you want to sing, the trip you want to take, the kind of relationships that you want to cultivate, the true work that's calling your soul to manifest abundance in your life, doing what you love. If you are waking up every day and you're wondering, when is it 5 o'clock at your job? Or you're showing up at work and you're saying, oh my gosh, it's only Wednesday. We still have just a couple more days till Friday. And then you're living for the end of the day, the end of the week, or how many years you have until you retire. Then I invite you in this moment to dig deep, to ask yourself what action steps you can take to either start looking for new work, cultivating your own business, finally doing the work that you know will energize you, allow you to thrive. Are you doing the work that you truly love? Are you feeling a call to go back to school? And let me be very clear. I'm not telling everyone who's listening to this podcast to go quit your job. What I'm inviting is the deeper exploration of your life, and to hold the mirror up and to be really, really honest, and personal life as well. When you walk in the door of your home, do you have a safe sanctuary? Do you have a place that feels energetically peaceful? Are the people in your home honoring your boundaries and speaking with kindness and the love and the respect? Are you walking in the door with respect and kindness? Or are you walking in the front door of your house and there's tension rising from the floor to the ceiling and you don't even want to be there? Know that you're not stuck. Maybe this podcast can save decades on your life to let you know that when you're not in alignment at work, when you're not in alignment in your home, that your soul is crying for balance. Your soul is crying for you to leap, to manifest change. Your soul is crying for you to identify the clear action steps that you need to take with dedication, work, commitment, and focus to create and design a life that's going to bring you peace. So I invite you to journal, to get a pen and a paper, and truly ask yourself, what's calling my soul? What do I want my life to look like and feel like when I walk in my home, when I walk into my work? Am I drained? Am I energized? Am I leaning into all that I have to offer? What is my creative self calling me to do? What have I pushed aside for so long, using the excuse of busyness to not face the true calling of my soul? What is the relationship I keep clinging to that I know isn't serving my highest good? What is the behavior within myself that's limiting my ability to grow my wings and fly and design the life that I know I need to make to reach my highest potential? You are divine. You are radiant. What I'm inviting in this podcast today, this evening, whenever it is you're listening this morning, what I'm inviting is a deeper exploration. A deeper exploration into the calling of the soul, because we don't get this back. And as I watch the river flow in between the trees and the leaves blossoming full green this summer, the word invitation keeps coming up. And to you listening, I hope that we have a moment of energy transference. I hope that some of my words touch your heart. Please email me at wellnesswavedirector@gmail.com and let me know any takeaway from this podcast that helps you awaken to your life intention, helps you explore clear action steps and to create appointments. I call them soul appointments in your calendar. So you're not merely talking the next 10 years about what it is you want to manifest, what it is you want to do. I've been life coaching over a decade now. And so many people are stuck in the talking about and not the doing. So if you're listening now, there's no accident. You have the courage. You have the knowledge. You have the intuitive inner compass guiding you to what's next. What in yourself are you needing to change? What boundaries are you needing to set? What invitations are you needing to say no to that no longer serve you? Where can you create calm and quiet without distraction? To just sit. To listen in the stillness for the clarity on what your soul is calling you to do. Quite often, it's essential to shift from the human doing to the human being and to bathe in the non-doing, because it's in the non-doing that you recognize the next action step, personally, professionally. Take a breath with me. Allow your life to organically unravel without any push or pull. Remembering that's what is meant for us will come to us. Healthy relationships with boundaries. Setting boundaries with those we love. And that can be difficult and they may fade away. They may not be in your life, the people closest to you. When you start getting clear on what you're going to welcome and what you're no longer going to welcome. And when you create a new story, a story of healing, a story of boundaries, a story of what you'll welcome into your life, into your home, into your work, everything changes. The people in your circle, the family who stays close, and just watch. Watch who leans in and watch who fades away. Again, there's no accident if you're listening right now. What I am inviting is the deeper conversation between you and your soul to ask yourself, what is it in your own behavior that you want to change? What do you want your life to look like and feel like? What are the action steps you need to take to manifest change? To ensure that your home is a safe, sacred sanctuary where you can be still and have a space within your home of quiet to gain a deeper understanding of your own inner compass and your intuitive guidance. Because when you become still, all is shown to us in the quiet. When we can have the courage to listen to the guidance. Guidance from God, Creator, your inner wisdom, whatever you want to call it. But it's in stillness that clarity awakens. Thank you so much for listening to my podcast, A Long Way Home. If you're interested in private sessions with me, please email me at wellnesswavedirector@gmail.com, or you can call me directly. I always welcome calls also about any takeaways from the podcast, 541-215-9462. If you're interested in going through my Wellness Wave Life Coach training, please reach out. Or if you're interested in any package sessions with me for Wellness Wave Life Coaching, I do work in person in Pendleton, Oregon, and I have clients around the world. So please do message me, and I can do work via video as well. May we awaken to our life intention, and may we remember that it is a long way home. Home is the healing that leads us to the grounding and the calm inner shoreline within our soul and within our hearts.